to tell me that this isn't all Chicago?
Correct.
Damn.
Got it.
Well, that's kind of tall. I don't know what it does, but it's kind of tall. Well, this is Nebraska at, show it, 3 o'clock in the morning. It says PM, but it's AM. 3 a.m. Eastern time, which is what we're still running on. One thing that's kind of fun to watch is our little elevation meter. Was that where was it? 640? 640? We're already up, 1,200 feet. Isn't Nebraska beautiful at 3 in the morning in February? Look at that view. It's magnificent. I got nothing. I'm just bored and trying to stay awake. This is probably lost in the video, but we are now officially in Colorado, and you probably have no idea how foggy it is right now. But me and Rob do, and it's terrifying. According to the GPS, well, Fred would know about it, but he's sleeping. We're going 44 miles an hour. Terrifying. Because going any faster would certainly result in something bad. That's highway at 11,000 feet. Driving right into that. In a Breckenridge parking lot, waiting for the bus. Comes every 20 minutes, and it just left. But we were putting on our boots, so we're stuck here. Can't see people on the hills yet. I'm sure they exist, but we can't see them.
I see dots.
Well, yeah, I guess I do. See if I can. No. Can't find them. There's no
right of the chairlift there.
There's no dots. There's no dots on this camera, and I don't even think you can. Maybe when I put this on the. Yeah, you can kind of see it. See that dot right just below the top? Yeah, that's the highest you can get on that mountain. Sure as hell I'm not going there today. That was the plan when we got here, but let's be honest with ourselves.
Maybe tomorrow.
No.
We
haven't even done a black dive.
I was gonna say that to me just looks like Drew cartwheeling all the way down the mountain. So, yeah.
Sudden fear has left me trembling, 'cause now it seems that I am out here on my own, and I'm feeling so alone. Pay attention to the bright streets and the broken homes. Some call it sun, some call it nights. I wanna take you through a wasteland like I took on my own. Welcome to paradise. A gunshot rings out at the station. Another urchin snaps and left dead on his own. It makes me wonder why I'm still here. For some strange reason it's now feeling like my home, and I'm never gonna go. Some call it night.
leaving Colorado early. I don't even know what day it is. Friday? Friday?
Yes.
Sure, okay. It's early Friday. Not really early. It's like 9, but we're leaving, and none of us are happy about that. But whatever. And on top of that, it looks like it's raining / snowing all the way home. Fantastic.
There's a snowplow behind us, though. That'll be
Oh, hey, behind us is great. Just for those guys with the most help. Last night, yesterday we went to Keystone, and the conditions there were absolutely ridiculous.
ridiculous, somewhat wonderful.
Yes. Like going down the hill and not being able to see. That was crazy but cool at the same time. Okay. These are the road conditions. I can't really see. I'm sure I took video of this road at some point earlier in this trip that was showing you the mountains that would be right there. But I can't see them. Even though the sun is... If I can find it on this thing. There it is. I'm trying to poke out. I'm trying. It's brighter than it was about half a mile back.
Really?
And
They give great advice.
What did it say?
Road icy, use slower speed.
It's fantastic advice. It seems to work. I haven't really fully tested the theory. Right about now, it should look like we're driving into a giant Mondo mountain, but instead there's a tunnel. Whoop!
The tunnel is open for business.
Well, yeah, I would hope so, because if it's not, then we're stuck. And it turns out that in Colorado, on I-70, the right lane is the, I give up, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm just going to wait. Except for when you're in the tunnel.
How is there so much snow in here?
Because people track it in, Rob. It's like shoes.
Well, stomp your tires off before you come
You take
in.
your boots off at the door.
Use your inside tires. I can see slippers.
I'm not walking around in socks in here. The idea. But one thing I did, because we noticed on the way out here, things expanded and nearly exploded on us when we were opening them. Filled a bottle of water. And the pressure has deformed it. I'm not going to open that until we get back to Kalamazoo, just to see how big a pressure difference it is, because we didn't expect it, but we probably should have on the way out. I had Stridex almost blow up on me. I had sunscreen exploded onto Rob. It just shot right out. Should have seen the look on Rob's face. White stuff everywhere. He's flipping me off right now. You know that was funny. Hey, guess what state we're in? That's right, Nebraska. Back to my favorite state in the whole trip.
Not better than daylight.
No, that's what we missed in the nighttime. That right there. Farm equipment, farms, generally nothing.
Dirt road on ramps.
A dirt road on ramp over there. That's new. That's how you make a trip exciting.
Hey, we're coming up on Sydney.
How did we end up in Australia?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I guess we really are a plane.
Yeah, our GPS symbol is a plane. So we've been flying everywhere.
Wait for it. 342 miles till we turn again.
You see that? Do you know how saddening that is? Cruise control's getting a workout today. I swear night videos are worthless. about Iowa is we keep seeing these like Iowa question mark signs, where it's like the outline of the state with a question mark in it. It makes it seem like Iowa's confused about something and is asking the drivers. Do you guys know how magnets work? But it's never really about that kind of stuff. It's always like some kind of
Rest stop?
yeah.
Question mark?
If you need an answer to a question, here's where to go. I guess dial 511 to know to get some robotic voice to tell you that the roads are icy today, which is something that you can probably see yourself.
Unless you're from Iowa.
Unless you're from Iowa, then you just have no idea. Recap of something that I saw while Fred was driving, and I think everyone else saw it, that we missed the first time through Nebraska, was a giant T-Rex on the side of the road. Like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, not like a T-Rex motorcycle thing, like a straight up Tyrannosaurus Rex model on the side of the road on a hill overlooking the highway, which was really cool. But that's the only cool thing about Nebraska. If that thing would have started moving, I'd have thought for sure Nebraska was actually Jurassic Park.
Could have been.
Could have been. Could be. No one would find it. Alright. We are in Illinois. 3 hours out from home. I just got done with my driving shift. And no one's dead. Yay! Stopped at a gas station, got some gas. I got my second energy drink. That's a Red Bull, you can't tell.
They didn't have full throttle.
They didn't have full throttle, which is, first off, they're hard to find in places that do have them. Second, other places just plain don't. I don't understand. It's the best energy drink I've ever had. Just saying. But I did learn a lesson on the way out to Colorado, and you could probably tell during some of the videos out there. Don't drink 4 in a day. Don't. Just, if you're tempted to do it, don't.
That rule on the can that says 2.
Yeah, that rule on the can is 2. That's actually a pretty good rule, because needless to say, we got to Colorado and I felt like shit. Granted, I didn't eat anything either, so those things were just tearing up my stomach the whole way out there, and I was awake for every bit of it.
Fred has finally been awake for a while. Fred, you want to say hi on the camera?
Hi, camera.
Alright. Well, we got Fred. Fred in the car. And I kind of hope Mike hasn't burned down the house. That'd be a damper to coming home. That'd suck. I don't think Mike would do that, but he spent a week by himself. I don't know what Mike does when he's by himself.
I don't want to know what Mike does when he's by
No,
himself.
no one wants to know what Mike does when he's by himself, but it's very possible that he plays with matches, among other things. Ugh.